Good evening and welcome to Talks with Brian. Talks with Brian. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about vibration. This is something that I just love to talk about. And these are questions that I ask myself every single day that I wanted to offer and share with you all. And that question is, what is your electromagnetic signature? In other words, what is your vibration? What is your energy field today? What are you demonstrating to your world? Are you responsible for the energy that you are bringing into every single room? And what is that energy? And what frequency are you on? So, as somebody that, meditates and that sits with themselves and that, that works on being present, as someone that is, aware of my presence and my soul and that is leading from my soul, my job in the physical world that I'm in is to continue that natural high frequency that I'm on, that I have after I've done a workout or after I've done meditation or after I've done, that is my job. My job is to continue that. Okay, and the way that I continue that is by asking myself the question, okay, am I operating from love or from fear? Okay, what energy field am I radiating? What electromagnetic signature am I demonstrating? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves if we really want to stay on top of our mental well-being, of our spiritual discipline. We have to ask ourselves these questions, especially when this is new. And the more we ask ourselves these questions, guys, the more the more we are weakening the ego. That is what we are doing. The more we do this work, the more we work out these muscles of awareness and consciousness and spirituality and, love and vibration, what we are doing is that we are weakening the ego because we are so aware and we are so observant of our thoughts and the world around us. We're so aware. Okay, we are listening to our intuitive voice. I spoke about intuitive voice last week, so I'm not going to get into that right now. So this is something that is so important. It's something that I honestly feel is going to help us, okay, when we're feeling like, something just isn't quite right today, but it's all right when it's just, one day. But when this becomes a pattern, we have to ask ourselves the questions. We can't just be like, oh, today I'm not feeling it. Oh, I'm not feeling myself today. Or, and that just becomes something that's normal every week or every fortnight. We have to get to the business of asking ourselves, okay, where am I lacking here? What am I not giving here? Who have I not forgiven? And I've got to be careful about the word forgive because I'm so fascinated by that. And I will do another conversation on forgiveness. But we have to ask ourselves these questions. I'm not feeling myself, okay. I'm not feeling top notch. Something isn't quite right. Instead of ignoring that and, increasing those thoughts and that becoming part of your regular thing, and becoming a pattern, how about we ask ourselves, okay, where am I today? What is my energy field? What would I like to radiate today? Am I blasting myself with love? Have I forgiven myself? A lot of us are still waiting. Here I am talking about forgiveness, but I think forgiveness also plays a part. A lot of us are still waiting for some sort of closure from somebody or something, or waiting for some sort of forgiveness or for some sort of opportunity for that. I know I have been in the past and previously. And I have to say to myself, okay, well, Brian, you haven't forgiven yourself for that yet. You got to get about in the process of doing that immediately. Otherwise, you are going to continue to fire and wire these emotions. Otherwise, when a good day is happening, your brain is going to go into something that is just, fear. Okay? And the ego loves fear. The ego loves it. And love is the only thing that can squash fear. Does that make sense? So we have to start asking ourselves, okay, when it gets a little bit too frequent, when we are not feeling ourselves, when we are not on, we're not as confident, and, our external life or our physical life or our spiritual life isn't how we would like it. We have to get to the nitty-gritty. We have to start asking ourselves some questions. Do I spend enough time with nature? Do I spend enough time with myself? Am I journaling? Am I grateful? Am I paying attention to my patterns and to the people around me? What energy am I choosing to surround myself with? Am I waking up and looking at the news apps or watching the news or reading the newspaper? What is that doing to me? And after I've read that, or after I've listened to, and even for me, and I am someone that loves a ballad. I love ballads. I work in musical theatre. I write ballads. Well, I used to write ballads. I still do actually. I have to be careful of what I am listening to. All of this plays a part in vibration. What we are feeding ourselves, what we are listening to, what we are watching, what we are consuming on social media, every little bit, I'm telling you, plays a part in your day, in your mood, in your vibration, in your frequency. Whether you are aware of it or not, it just does. Energy is so important. We are energy. And our job, as Eckhart Tolle would say, our job as human beings is to get to the business to become more conscious. That is our job. And for me, as an offer, what I do is ask myself, okay, where are we operating from today? Who is going to win today, love or fear? Who do you need to forgive? What do you need to surrender? What do I need to let go of? What will you have me do, universe? What will you have me say? Direct my thoughts, direct my work, direct my words, direct the things that I feel, speak, and do. Surround me with your grace is something that Caroline Myers always talks about. Surround me with your grace. Grace is always here. Love is always here. It's in every room. It's in every street. It's always here. Surround me. Because that's all of this really is. I'm not saying anything new. All of this has been said. Our job is to remind ourselves. Our job is to work out the muscles, work out the optimism muscles, work out the awareness muscles, work out the I am radiating muscles, work out the gratitude muscles. That is our job, is to continue to increase them, to work them out so that they grow. Because the more that we decide to grow these muscles, the more that we decide to strengthen these muscles, the more that we are going to be able to weaken our egos. That is cooking with gas. That is my job. That is my goal. My goal is love. And as a collective and as individuals, we all have the power to do that. We all have what it takes to do that. But again, we have to ask ourselves the questions. What is my vibration? We have to choose. All of this is simply just choice. The power of choice. I'm not saying that we don't acknowledge tough days and tough times and just try and put positivity. That's not what that is not what I'm saying. But for some of us, it's very easy to get into a pattern of just not feeling to do the work. There is a sense of work in this, a sense of discipline in this. It doesn't mean we take it too seriously. It's not that. It's just like going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Or for some people, every day. So I want to offer that to you. Because what we put out, we get back. And I know this. I am always receiving from the universe. I'm always receiving from nature. I am always getting downloads. I am always inspired. I am always, fueled. Because I'm making the choice to continue to read. I'm making the choice to continue to meditate every single day. I'm making the choice, and I don't say this to be boastful. I say this to encourage that there is a, how do I say this? I always say this all the time, and what I'm saying, and what I want to say to you is that there are people up there in the heavens that are literally saying to me all the time, he's got it. Brian's getting it. I can feel it when I make a choice, or when I conquer something, or when I choose love over fear. I feel the universe saying, he's getting it. He understands. Okay? So that is what today is all about. And I hope that this starts your week good. What is my electromagnetic signature? And that is from Dr. Joe Dispenza, from a book that he's written called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. If you want to find out more about that. What is my vibration? What is my energy field? What am I radiating today? And what am I going to do to embody it? How am I going to embody it? What does that look like and feel like and taste like for me? Okay? So that's that for me. And I'm going to leave it there. And I hope that, this will do whatever it does for you. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you very much and good night. Good night.